just that good and crisp, or did you guys not attack them well?
What do you mean good and crisp?
Because they didn't turn the ball over?
Meaning sharp, like they only committed 0 turnovers because they're that good.
Or they've lost a couple of games and Joe Mazzulla got into their ass a little bit, pause, and then you get the result you have tonight going against us and playing with a verve and playing with a confidence and taking care of the ball. Yeah, they made adjustments, and that's what great teams do, especially when they're champions in the league. So yeah, they handled our pressure. They adjusted to our zone coverage. They started getting open shots, and when you start getting open shots and open looks, and you're getting wide open ones, and it's a pretty easy game from there. So we just got to be better on our end to bring that physicality, especially in the half court. And they're a heavy ISO team, so they made a lot of shots down in the fourth quarter where we couldn't get back into the game.
They already shot a lot of threes last year when they faced them in the finals, and this year they've come back taking 49, 50 threes a game. What do you just make of they already took a lot and they've upped the volume a lot even more this year?
Well, I like math because it has no emotions. So they're number one in 3-point percentage, I believe, or 3-point attempts, and they're last in points in the paint. I mean, that pretty much tells you what their game plan is going to be. Outside of JT and JB, when those other guys get it going, like D. White, and he's hitting some tough threes, and it's hitting nothing but the bottom of the net, and Drew Holiday's hitting some tough ones. That's what makes them special. That's what makes them great. Everybody kind of criticizes them based off what their season is this year, but if you look at their first 42 games, it's pretty similar compared to last year, maybe 2 games off. So yeah, I've been studying them a lot. But this is a well-coached basketball team, and so are we. And it was a good game in the first half, and we were going at it, down by 10. We missed some easy ones at the basket, but we kept battling, and just left the effort out there on the floor. But we know we got to continue to get better and continue to adjust to what our lineups are going to be. And playing against the 2 top teams in the league back to back, it's a good learning experience.
You guys had 15 threes attempted through 3 quarters. I know it's gonna, stand out more when you're playing in Boston, who's gonna take that many threes. And I know that the emphasis is, driving kick, try to get 2 feet in the paint. Is there still room? What did you think of the process? Is this, when you look at just 22 attempted for the game, is that too low? Was the process there? Just kind of what happened.
I mean, in today's NBA game, yeah, it's too low. But if you ask anyone else that was watching the game, they'd probably tell you that we got some good looks, and those 22 attempts, I mean, probably only 2 of them were forced, or 3 of them were forced. But yeah, we got to the line, and they covered it pretty well, and they kept running us off the line, and they wanted the basketball to find a few players out there on the perimeter, and we just weren't as active behind the 3-point line. And when you're going against a team like this where, the number is a big difference, it's going to show up. And, they just had to hit probably 1 or 2 more threes in those attempts, and, they had the game in control. But for us, we just got to look in the mirror and see how we can get better after this, because, going against the best of the best, you have nothing but lessons to take from both those games.
He was kind of in and out last year in the finals, but Porzingis is in there consistently. What changes for you guys on the offensive end and for them?
Yeah, he poses a threat for our 5s, and being able to bring the 5s out on the perimeter, make them guard the perimeter, have them in rotations. Joe Mazzulla is making some adjustments on the fly. And you kind of heard last year what their offense is about. It's well hunting. So they're trying to get the matchup that they want, make us get in rotation, and then get open threes. So again, we just got to be ready to listen to what our game plan is, and also make adjustments as players out there when we see them again February 6th.